Alright, good morning guys. We got the Swedish tanks live on World Tanks right now. So I'm going to drop in here and show you guys what I've been working on. There is a on-track op going right now for all the tank destroyers, but I cashed in all my free XP and I'm going up towards the heavy. So they start out medium, cruise right along, and I'm on the Leo right now. So we want to get up to these mills. These mills are going to be pretty sweet. We got some pretty decent armor, especially, I like to go hold down. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to show you a replay really quick. Look at that. That's amazing. So we were working on the Tier 7 Leo. Now I had started out trying to run the big gun, even though I know better, that 10 centimeter. And I wasn't having very much luck. I was having some pretty bad games. But switching over to the 7.5, we did pretty well. So we're going to go grab a replay over here. I was able to get a first class badge on this, so I'm going to keep working towards the mastery today. We did 2,000 damage in a tier 7 game, got almost 800 assisted, came out with, even without premium, 30,000 something silver. And I had a XP boost on to crank this guy up to his first skill. He's about halfway through camouflage right now because I had been running the happy little tier 6 autoloader premium. But we're going to get into this standard battle on Cameron. So we're dropping in standard here, and with the faster firing 7.5 centimeter gun, I want to stick with a pack and I want to have a hill to look around. So I'm gonna stick to the right side of the map today because we want to be able to get good long angles, get multiple shots in with our quick fire rate. So it's gonna throw us in here on the north spawn, Team Green, and we're gonna check out the deployment as they go out here. If there were a couple heavies, 2 or 3 going right side, we'd follow them and get some shots in. But with this deployment, we're going to stick with a couple of these M4s that are headed left. And hopefully these tank destroyers are going to try to grab that ridge line, which should help us out. So artillery's already on it. There's a snake bite that offs himself right at the start of the battle, so that's always good. And the Reds seem to be committing pretty heavily to the center of town. So we're going to get ourselves across the river with this other M4. And we're going to try to push ourselves up this left side. So Artery's definitely trying to stop us, which is a good thing. It means we're in the right place. But we do need to be careful, make sure we keep these buildings up and available. So we're already spotting a Panzer IV-H. We got a T1 Heavy that we want to cruise up on. And we're just going to keep an eye on those guys on the right, make sure they stay on the other side of those hills. So we've got a lower tier M4 behind us. And I believe the Easy 8 is creeping himself up here. Oh, the E2 is the one hiding in the back. Alright, so we're going to move up here, head to the left, get some side shots on this T1 Heavy. We don't want to make the 5s go against the 5s. We're a tier 7 medium, so we're going to come up here. We're going to lose less from this exchange. So since it's looking like we got an outgun T1 Heavy over here, we're going to come work him down. So I'm stopping here because I like how the houses are going to prevent lines of fire from the tank destroyer ridges. So we're going to take a little bit from the T1 and make sure that he goes down. So you see the tank destroyers, the Earn op is back on. So as long as there's good ops for tank destroyers and shooters, they're going to wait for those kills. But that's okay with me. Let him pass, and we're going to get shots into this artillery. Pick up a kill there, and then go for the next. So we want to keep pushing down this right side. We want to use this ridge right here to protect ourselves from the town so we can choose our shots. The red team is committed to the town so heavily at this point, it's going to be difficult for them to come back. Because when defending the southern spawn, There's a really nice berm right here that anyone with gun depression can use to just take your base. So that's what we're going to do here today. Now, if we chase this game out, that might be what elevates from a first class badge up towards a mastery badge. But we want the win. We want the points. So we're going to sit here, collect a few more ribbons, and get the win. So of the targets up in front of me, most dangerous is that T-29. He's got himself into a precarious position, and he's missing his shots back on me. So he's definitely my target of choice. I'm going to use my gun depression as much as I can to hide as much of my tank as possible while we chip away at this T-29. Which is keeping an eye on those mediums that are trying to get back around on the left. There we go. So now everyone's cleaning up that T-29. Chip away. Pick up the kill. And cap this base. This will give us another ribbon. Add it to our accolades. We're going to be able to pick one more penetration after the cap there. And then that's game, and we're on to the next one. So using the Leo, I'm a fan so far of the 7.5 centimeter. 10's a little bit slower, you get caught out, and this is a quick enough tank you can dodge from building to building. But we don't want to play brawler games in town. We don't have that many hit points. Our armor's not that good. And we'll go to an inspection really quick to show you guys what it looks like on the medium. So especially at tier 7, when you can play up in the tiers, this is not a great armor profile. You don't want to get shot. So you're going to use the mobility, and you're going to use the quick firing gun to be able to circle and take down opponents whenever possible. Use your gun depression when it's not possible.